What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. This is Marketing with Dev. Make sure you guys give me a like, comment, subscribe, and hit those bell notifications so you can be notified when I drop new videos just like this one. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to run Facebook ads for personal trainers and fitness coaches. So let's get straight into it. The first thing you're going to want to do is obviously be inside of your ads manager. And we want to select this green create button in the top left-hand side. Now, depending on your strategy and what it is you're actually running ads for, whether you're running ads just to collect leads or if somebody's paying for something or like a training program right then and there, it's going to determine whether you're going to select leads or sales. So I'm going to select sales for this example, and we're going to go to continue. I always like to do a manual campaign. And then now we are inside of the campaign. So the first thing we always want to do is name the campaign so we know exactly what it is we're looking at when we are in the dashboard. So L1 signifies that this is a prospecting campaign or a campaign that is going out to cold traffic, people who have never heard of us before. Personal trainer, just because so I know what it is for this example video. For you, whatever your offer is what you would have right here in the middle where I have personal trainer. And then sales, just so we know what type of campaign that we're actually running. And that's all we're going to have to do for the campaign level. So in the bottom right hand side or the bottom right hand corner, we can select next. Now we are in the ad set level. So for the strategy, we're going to be creating 3 different ad sets, but we are going to be sending them to 3 different audiences. So the first thing we want to do when we get to the ad set is rename it the name of the audience that we're targeting. Since we don't have that yet, we'll just leave this blank for now. Going down to conversion location, we're going to select website or calls, or probably website or calls, depending on what it is your strategy is. I know some people like to call people directly so they can get them on the phone and try to close, but other people may just want to sell something, a program or something like that, so you would send them to your website. Performance goal, maximize number of conversions. This is a demo account for me, so I don't have all of my stuff set up in this account, but for you, you're gonna have your pixel. Make sure you have your pixel set up, make sure you have your conversion event, and then you would pick whichever conversion event that you want to use. Going down to budget. So for this strategy, we are going to be doing 3 ad sets, like I said, at $20 a day each. So that's $60 per day. You can do more or less depending on your budget, but that is a good place to start out. That's what I would recommend. Going down to audience controls. So locations, United States, that's the country I'm in. So I'm going to leave that. I could add other English-speaking countries as well, but for this example, we'll just leave this as it is. And for you, obviously, you're going to want to use the country that you're in. Advantage plus audience, we want to press this blue switch to original audience options, use original audience, and now we are going to select an interest that we can actually target. And the way we do this is by using our 3-layer targeting system. So the first layer stands for something that is directly related to your product or your service. The second layer stands for something that is closely related to your product or your service. And the third layer is something your ideal clients or ideal prospects are also interested in. So for this first ad set, let's start with layer 1. So let's try something like physical fitness, right? Or we could even do physical exercise, fitness and wellness, either one, right? We can do any of these 3, but let's do physical fitness for this example. And now let's go up and we're going to name this audience. Well, we're going to name this ad set, the name of the audience, which is physical fitness. Now we can go to the bottom right and we can select next. Now we can go to the ad level. So we will have 3 different ad levels as well, but the ad level for each 3 is going to be exactly the same. And the reason why the ad levels for each 3 is going to be exactly the same is because we are only testing the audience. And when we're testing the audience, it is very important that we make sure that everything else remains constant, because if we change the audience and we change the ad, we won't know if the difference in results is due to the audience change or if it's due to the ad change. So it's very important that you're only testing one variable at a time. Now, identity, You want to make sure you have your Facebook page in there, your Instagram account in there. This is a demo account, like I said, so I don't have mine. Creative source, we want to manual upload, format, single image or video. Going down to add creative, this is where you would add image, add video. Primary text, this is where you're going to add your copy. And headline is obviously where you're going to add your headline. So I have videos on this channel already going over how to create a high converting ad video, how to write high converting ad copy, and how to write strong headlines. So I'm not going to waste time going over it again. You guys can check those videos out on my channel. But I will say for the headline, to make sure that you include your biggest benefit in the headline. Going down to call to action, I like to use learn more, but you can use whatever call to action applies for your offer. And then going down to website URL, this is where you're going to paste your website URL, the actual URL that you want people to go to. And that is the only thing you're going to have to do for the ad level, because as we duplicate it, as you'll see in the next steps, everything will automatically be populated due to the duplication. So going back to the Adset physical fitness, we're going to press these three dots to open up the action menu. We're going to quick duplicate. And now we have the exact same thing, right? So we're going to delete the name of that audience because we are putting in a new audience now. And now we're going to go down to physical fitness. We're going to remove this one because it's already in the first ad set. And now we're going to do layer 2, something that is closely related to your product or your service. So, I mean, let's do something like weight training or weightlifting, right? So lifting weights is closely related to, personal trainers, fitness coaches, and stuff like that. So we'll go with that one, weight training. And let's put that up at the top. Oops. And now we can go over to weight training on the left side, press those three dots, and we can quickly duplicate that. And same exact thing again, get rid of that old title. And now we're going to go down to Advantage Plus detailed targeting, and we're going to get rid of weight training. And we are going to go to layer 3 now, right? So something that our ideal clients or prospects are also interested in. This can be anything. It can be something they like to do for fun. It can be places they like to eat. It can be things they like to watch. It can be anything. So let's try something like hiking, right? Hiking trails, hiking equipment. Like, let's do this. Let's do hiking trails. So if you're into fitness, it stands to reason that you may be also into something like hiking, right? It doesn't have to be hiking. You can choose anything. This one I like to think of as kind of like miscellaneous because it really doesn't have to have anything to do with your actual business, just because people who are interested in personal trainers, they're also interested in other things outside of fitness. So this is a good way to target them that way. But what I will say is to let these ads run. Well, actually, before I get there, let's name this hiking trails. I will say let these ads run for 3 to 5 days before you make any adjustments. At that point, you'll have sufficient data that you can actually go over and analyze. And then you can make data-driven decisions based off of that from what you see. And there you go, guys. That's how you run Facebook ads for personal trainers. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure you give me a like, comment, subscribe, and hit those bell notifications so you can be notified when I drop new videos just like this one. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.